let's talk about Baby Doge because as you can see, it's doing exactly what we thought it would do. It's breaking down below the support here down at 8Z36, and now it's heading straight down here to 8Z30. So we're about to hit that 30 support. You can see here we hit that 36 support, and then we couldn't keep it up. We couldn't keep it up. We just started to break down from there. So it's kind of what we're seeing now here with the Baby Doge. We are now forming up a red area here, which means that there is now less demand forming up for our supply and demand in this particular area, which is pretty much at 8Z33. So if we have now new resistance at 8Z33, all right, and then we have down here some more support down at about 8Z30, that means by the time we get down to like 8Z30, we might bounce back up to 8Z33 and maybe back down from there. So we're going to have to wait and see if that's exactly what happens. But you can even see over here on the oscillator, there's a lot of selling pressure, a lot of selling volume on the oscillator here. So yeah, lots of selling going on for Baby Doge right now. And I would say it's unfortunate, but it just gives the long-term holders a opportunity to buy at a lower price. A lot of people they just they want to cash in, they want to cash out, and there's a lot of people that bought into Baby Doge when Baby Doge was at its peak last pump. All the way at 8Z63 when Baby Doge peaked. A lot of people bought around that time period. So you can see there's still, people holding. So there's not all the whales selling because you got whales like this that hasn't sold a lick of Baby Doge since 463 days ago. So we have a lot of whales and a large majority of the whales not even attempting to sell Baby Doge, which is a very good thing. But we're gonna continue to go over this technical analysis for Baby Doge and then Bitcoin. So as you can see, we do have this support all the way down here at 8Z30. And then we have this resistance at 8Z33. But let's go ahead and bring this to the 4-hour chart to kind of show you a different perspective. Because if you look at it from the 4-hour chart, we haven't necessarily hit that major support that allows us to build that momentum back up. But when you look down here at this green area here, indicating this is our more demand area for our supply and demand, this is really where we'll probably start to build that momentum back up. When we hit 8Z29 all the way down here to about 8Z27, 8Z28, or even possibly down here to 8Z25. I think these are the areas where you'll really see Baby Doge shine. I think these are the areas where Baby Doge will really start to pick that momentum back up and continue to rise back. And if it doesn't, we still have 8Z22. But look, I'm not scared at all because what happened before all this? Like, you have to remember what we just now came from with Baby Doge. Like, if you scroll all the way back here, you can literally see exactly what we were working with Baby Doge. Like, there's no denying it. Like, you can see this resistance right here. We were stuck here for a long time at about 8Z12, and then we finally broke out. But just like we were stuck at 8Z12 for a long time, that then becomes our support level. So I think if we go down, we won't go down below 8Z12. That's just what I think personally. And a lot of people don't want to see it go down to 8Z12, but we have major resistance back here. We had way major resistance. So that resistance then becomes major support for us. Now, that doesn't mean that we're just going to drop straight down to 8Z12. That just means that that's now acting as like a bottom support. So this support line down here that I just made, you don't even want to look at Baby Doge as being able to go below it. I know a lot of people are probably like, it can go below it. And yes, there's a possibility that it could go below that. But that's not really what we're not really looking at that possibility of us going below this red line down here for our support. We're not really looking at that possibility. We're really looking at the possibility of Baby Doge first dropping down here to about 8Z30. And then if that can't hold, then we have 2.8. And then if that can't hold, we have 8Z25. So we have all these supports set in place for Baby Doge to be successful and for Baby Doge to continue to grow. But there is always that possibility that those supports are broken, especially if we start to follow the broader market. There's a lot of different things going on with crypto. Like, if we just have all these bad things happening with crypto, then obviously everything's going to go down with it. But for right now, you're just seeing Baby Doge dropping because of people selling off, what they had because people got gains and now they want to realize those gains. Now they want to captivate those gains. So now you're seeing those same people selling Baby Doge because they're trying to captivate all of those gains. And some of those people bought in around here at 2.8 and they're seeing it getting closer. So they're like, look, we're just gonna sell now so then we don't have to suffer a bigger loss. And then some of them bought at the peak of last bull market. So they're just like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and sell now. That's what a lot of people are looking at this at as. So, you just gotta look at it from the perspective that everyone else is looking at it as well. because that's very, very, very important. But like I said, I'm still bullish with baby doge long term. This does not scare me at all. I'm looking at this as an opportunity. If this continues to drop, I'm going to be getting right back in on baby doge, especially if it gets down to 8Z12. Like if we hit 8Z12, like everybody better, buckle up, get you some baby doge and then ride that roller coaster all the way up. Like I said, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just what I believe personally. This is what I'm going to do. Big shout out to everyone out there that watched the video. Also hit the like button and subscribe. This is the Marcellus Clips channel. On this channel, we will be continuing to grow, and I will continue to put the clips to all the videos on this channel just in case you don't want to watch the long form content. So definitely check that out. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers and plus and beyond, and stay tuned for another video.